Welcome to my channel. This is not just a channel. This is a place for dreamers, for learners, for all those who want to grow, but feel afraid to take the first step. Here you are not judged. Here you are supported. Today's story is about confidence, about breaking fear, and about a young man named Ahmad, who discovered a simple truth. You don't need perfect English to succeed. You only need the courage to speak. Let's begin. The purpose of this story is simple: to inspire you, to remind you that confidence is not born in a day. It grows with small steps, daily practice, and simple words spoken with courage. If Ahmad can do it, you can do it too. So watch this story till the end. And remember, your journey to fluent English begins with just one simple sentence. Ahmad held the job interview letter in his hands. It was for a top multinational company, offering a great salary and an excellent work environment, but his heart was filled with a peculiar anxiety. The letter was in English and stated clearly, "The interview will be conducted in English." That single sentence was robbing him of his sleep. He could read and write English, but when it came to speaking, a strange fear gripped him. Questions constantly swirled in his mind. What if my pronunciation is wrong? What if I make a grammar mistake? What if they don't understand me? One day, sitting in the park, he met an elderly gentleman, Mr. Imran. Mr. Imran was a retired teacher, and his demeanor carried a unique calm and confidence. Ahmad shared his problem with him. Mr. Imran smiled. "My boy, you are overcomplicating things. English is not rocket science. You don't need to memorize the entire dictionary. You just need to master a few simple daily phrases." "Just a few phrases?" Ahmad asked, surprised. "But the interview will be difficult. Every difficult journey begins with simple steps," replied Mr. Imran. "Let me give you a challenge. For the next 1 month, practice speaking English for just 5 minutes a day. Only the simple sentences I will teach you." And so, Ahmad's spoken English training began. Mr. Imran's method was unique. Week 1, the foundation. On the first day, Mr. Imran taught him only 4 phrases. 1. Hello, how are you? 2. Thank you so much. 3. I'm sorry. 4. Can you please help me? Ahmad said, "But I already know these." "Knowing and using are 2 different things," Mr. Imran countered. "Your task, starting today, is to say thank you to the chaiwala when he gives you your tea. Ask someone for directions, even if you know the way, and use, 'Can you please help me?' This is the first step to building confidence." The first few days felt awkward. Ahmad hesitated before saying thank you to the tea vendor. But when he did, the vendor smiled and said, "You're welcome." It was a small victory, but it ignited a spark of hope in Ahmad's heart. Week 2, keeping the conversation alive. The next week, Mr. Imran introduced phrases that helped continue a conversation. 1. That's a good point, when someone makes a good suggestion. 2. Could you please repeat that? The most important phrase when you don't understand. 3. What do you think? To ask for someone's opinion. 4. I understand, or I see, to show you are listening. Ahmad tried using these with a friend on the phone. When his friend talked about a movie, Ahmad nervously said, "That's a good point." Even though the context wasn't perfect, his friend was encouraging. Ahmad also started watching a short English news clip every day. When he understood something, he would say to himself, "I see." This practice was building his confidence to think in English. Week 3, presenting yourself. Now, Mr. Imran moved to phrases specific for the interview. 1. My name is Ahmad and I'm excited to be here. A confident introduction. 2. I work well in a team and I'm a quick learner. Describing his strengths. 3. I'm not sure, but I can find out. The perfect answer for an unknown question. 4. Thank you for this opportunity. A professional closing. Ahmad stood in front of his mirror and repeated these sentences dozens of times. At first, he laughed at the sound of his own voice, but gradually, he noticed he was speaking with more fluency and confidence. He even practiced them with his cousins. Week 4, the real test. The day of the interview arrived. Ahmad's knees were trembling as he entered the interview room. A foreigner and a local manager were there to interview him. The English interviewer began. "So Ahmad, tell us about yourself." Ahmad's heart started pounding. His mouth went dry. Then he remembered Mr. Imran's words. "Keep it simple." He took a deep breath and said, "My name is Ahmad. I am a hard-working person, and I work well in a team. I am a quick learner, and I am very excited to be here for this interview." He had practiced this very line hundreds of times. His voice had a slight tremble, but the words were clear. The interviewer smiled and nodded. During the interview, a question came that Ahmad didn't know the answer to. The old Ahmad would have frozen. But the new Ahmad had a ready-made phrase. He said calmly, "I'm not sure about the exact answer, but I can find out and get back to you." The interviewer looked impressed and said, "That's a very professional approach. I appreciate your honesty." At the end of the interview, as Ahmad stood up, he said, "Thank you so much for this opportunity." A week later, an email arrived on Ahmad's phone. The subject line read, "Job offer." He shouted with joy and immediately called Mr. Imran. "Sir, I got it! I got the job!" Ahmad's voice was filled with excitement. Mr. Imran replied calmly, "Congratulations, my boy. You see, I told you. It was those few simple daily phrases that removed your biggest barrier. You used them with confidence, and success was yours." Ahmad realized Mr. Imran was right. He hadn't learned any complex vocabulary or advanced grammar. He had simply mastered the art of using a handful of simple, everyday phrases with confidence. Today, Ahmad is a successful employee at that multinational company. He continues to learn new words, but he knows the secret doesn't lie in memorizing grand vocabulary, but in having the confidence to speak simple, daily English fluently. And that was the most valuable lesson of his story. Speak English with confidence. It all starts with simple daily phrases.